Hey guys, welcome back to the Mr. Meat channel. And as always, I'm gonna say this and I'm gonna keep saying it until you do it. Hit the subscribe button on YouTube. That button down below, hit it. It's free of charge. It won't cost you a single penny and it helps me grow. So make sure you do that and help this channel become something special. Like I said, Indian Mark Goldbridge goals. You know, the vibes are there. We're there. We're on the right track. But obviously, you hitting that subscribe button helps me grow even more. We're back for the big one. Preview for Liverpool Man City. It's going to be the final time we see Klopp versus Pep in this era. Probably the best managerial rivalry we have in world football today. Arguably, like one, it's up there in the rankings of the best managerial rivalries in all time of football. 100% up there, and it's the final time we're going to see it in the Premier League. Um, More than likely forever because Klopp has already said he doesn't fancy managing again in the Premier League for another team. He said Liverpool only. Um, we might see the rivalry reborn in a different league or international stage, who knows? But for Premier League levels, this is the final time we're going to see it. It's at Anfield. The crowd are going to be right behind Klopp, and it's a game where Liverpool find themselves. It's a first, it's a second. Arsenal fans will be watching it with intent. Obviously, they play an evening game today. At the time of recording this, I won't know what the result is, so maybe they've already done the job by the time this video goes up. But we can't be thinking about what Arsenal have done. Obviously, it's going to be playing on our mind a little bit. They'll have the result done before the time we even kick a ball. But we can't be thinking about it. Like we got to get our own job done. It's 3 points at the end of the day. Like regardless, even if it wasn't Man City, like if it was put it Sheffield United, if it was them, it was 3 points. The motive doesn't change. The job at hand does not change. It's 3 points. The positive for Liverpool is a lot of our injured players have come back at the right time for us. Like more importantly, Salah is back, and this is a game Salah tends to thrive in. So it's a good opportunity for him to get, you know, minutes or just um just get some game time, or just get some play time and get some action on the pitch. Soboslai's back as well. I think the main concern after the Europa League game on Thursday was the fact that two of our defenders went off. Klopp's already confirmed that Gomez wasn't injured; he just needed rotational, and he's confirmed that Konate felt a little bit, but he just wanted him to come off. Konate made the decision apparently. Konate said that he wanted to come off if he continued a bit longer on the pitch, he would have injured himself and definitely ruled himself out. I know they've taken a scan. I don't think the scan results are back, but in my honest opinion, I don't think it with me, I think Gomez will play. I just don't know if he's going to be centre back or right back. I think I've seen this on Twitter. I think one of my followers, Grizz, I go to Grizz for all my Liverpool content. I think he said it as well, and I think I'm fully backing him on this as well. I agree with him. I don't think Klopp will start Bradley or Kwanzaa. I don't think they'll start. I don't think he'll start both of them. I think he'll start one or the other. In my honest opinion, I want to start Bradley because Bradley's been performing, and even in the big games, he stepped up big time. So I think Bradley retains that right back. I think Gomez would be the fitting centre back with Virgil if Konate isn't fit enough. If Konate is fit, I think Konate does play. But if Konate isn't fit enough, I think Gomez centre back, and I want Robertson at left back. Um, I think Simicast might prove to be a better player at the moment, but I think Robertson's just like his ego, his his stupidity of rattling up players. I think it works better in a game like this. So I think Robertson, Virgil, Gomez, and Bradley is my back four prediction. I'm hoping that is it, but obviously if Konate is fit, then Konate goes back into the lineup. But this is me making a team based on the assumptions that Konate isn't fit enough to play. Um, my midfield, I think Soboslai ended the game well against Sparta Prague. He comes into that lineup straight away. We have to go balls deep. We have to go strong in this lineup. So Endo, Soboslai, McAllister is my midfield choice. Like McAllister, and I keep saying this over and over again, cost us £30 million, bro. £30 million. I don't. That's arguably the bargain of the century. Like if you look at every transfer that has happened in the Premier League in the past few seasons, McAllister for 30 million has to be considered a very much top tier steal because I mean, he was a World Cup winner. So if that's knocking up a price tag a bit, I don't know what his price tag would have been if he didn't win the World Cup because 30 million is a steal. Soboslai, I mean, I read reports that the sporting director that we have at the moment said that Szoboszlai was overpriced. I mean, he's looking very good. The way he started was very good. Obviously, he did dip in form, and the dip in form was expected. I think loads of fans didn't expect that dip in form, but he set the bar so high when he first joined at Liverpool. It was pretty much it was pretty much unsustainable. Like if he did sustain it, amazing player. Like we got a bargain there as well. And I still believe he was a bargain for the price that we paid. I just don't think he's at that level again. Obviously, a few injuries here and there have ruined his flow of things, but give him a bit more game time, give him a bit more time to get to that bar that he set so high, and again, he'll be one player that every fan will be screaming for all over again. I think Diaz and Salah are definites that are going to start. I think Darwin or Gakpo, but I think it's a game too much for Gakpo. I think Gakpo has been playing a lot of football in the past few games, and Darwin's now back to full fitness. So we play with Darwin, and Darwin is being Darwin all over again by scoring all the harder chances and missing all the easy ones. And again, I said this before, like I was always keen on Darwin. You've seen it in my live streams on Twitch. By the way, if you haven't already, hit the follow button on Twitch, so make sure you do that as well. That's the only place you're gonna get to see these live reactions to this game. Tomorrow, stream will go live about 3:30. I think kickoff's 3:45, so stream will be 3:30. So make sure you're there. I say this all the time on my streams. Whenever someone comes into my stream and starts dissing or giving slander towards Darwin, I defend the guy because I know Darwin's capable of hitting those high levels. He just needs a bit of fan support, and he's been getting that fan support, and now everyone's behind him. Even when he does something stupid on the pitch, like missing a sitter, everyone's still behind him. Like we just love Darwin, and we know that he's capable of hitting so much more levels at Liverpool than he already has. Um, like he's repaying us back he's repaid that money back so much, and he's got so long at Liverpool. He's young, he's got plenty of time to be that player that Liverpool fans want him to be. But for the time being, he's being an unreal striker. He's doing what we really wanted a striker to do. He's contributing in goals, contributing assists. He's just being a menace. Even in a game where he's not contributing in terms of assists and goals, he's contributing to the team. He's being a menace. He's causing problems in that defense. He's creating gaps for Salah and Diaz to exploit. There's so much that he's doing, but that the only thing that the social media seems to focus on is a miss that he does in the game, but then never the positives about everything that he does in terms of gameplay, chance creations, and whatnot. The guy runs everywhere. He's on the pitch. He's defending when he doesn't need to be. He's doing everything. He's trying to win the fans over, but in my honest opinion, he doesn't need to. We're already behind him. Um, and honestly, I think it's a good game for him. I think Man City are gonna, it's gonna be an end-to-end game. I don't think it's gonna be a light game. I don't think it's gonna be tentative about it. This is the final time we're gonna see Klopp versus Pep. It's gonna be winner takes all really. Everyone's going for it. Obviously, they're second place. They win, they go top. We win, we stay top. It's one of those. I think Arsenal. I don't know what their points tally is, but if they win, they can probably go top as well. So the title race is as exciting as it's ever going to be for a long time. Sucks that it's coming in the Liverpool final season with Klopp, but it makes for good viewing because the quad is still there. Obviously, Europa League. I'd say we're done pretty much at that Sparta Prague leg. I can't see us throwing away a 5-1 lead. So that's pretty much done. Obviously, Carabao Cup's finished. We've done that. FA Cup, we're still in it. Obviously, Man United, I think next weekend or the weekend after, we got that. Premier League, we're still in the title picture. Everything is still on the right tracks. And even, like, I think a lot of Liverpool fans thought the worst when we had a lot of injuries coming up into our team, like last week or the week before. And we had to start digging into our youngsters. But this is the thing with Klopp. He doesn't just throw in any youngster into the picture. He picks a youngster out that knows that he knows that, or he fully believes that can do the job. And every youngster that's come into the picture so far for Liverpool has done a very good job. Conor Bradley, very good job. Keller is still young, very good job. McConnell when he came on, very good job. Bobby Clark when he came on, very good job. Jaden Danns when he came on, very good job. Lewis Kumas when he came on, very good job. Elliott still a youngster, very good job. Curtis Jones when he's still a youngster as well, very good job. The future is bright for Liverpool. These youngsters are going to be something special when the time is right for them. Um, So the team is very good and very balanced. I think Endo's going to get a new contract as well. And like I keep saying, when he first signed for Liverpool, I'll own my I'll put my hands up high. Like I was one of those people that was very skeptical of the signing. I was like, why are we signing this guy? I think we've just panic signed him. And I felt like it was a situation where when we panic signed, what was his name, Ozan Kabach, like it was a panic sign that didn't prove. But this one doesn't look like a panic signing. It looks like they knew what they wanted, knew the type of profile that they wanted, and Endo fitted that profile. And every performance that Endo has given to us genuinely makes me feel like, you know what, these guys knew what they were doing. And the price tag that we paid for him makes it just look like even more of a steal. And the contract extension that he's going to get is fully justified. I'd love to have Endo until he retires at Liverpool. Like I said with Adrian, like with Adrian, the situation is a bit different. I don't want to see him on the pitch, but having him in the back room is very good because, like I said, in the Carabao game, Carabao final, in the locker room and the teams were celebrating, the youngsters were just sat there, but Adrian got them up and started getting them involved in the dancing and celebrations. I think Endo is another one where he might not be getting minutes on the pitch, but having someone like that, the experience of him and his knowledge on the football pitch, explaining and like teaching the youngsters will be pretty good for us. Like you won't see a lot about Endo in the news. You won't see a lot about Endo in the social medias because his role is pretty much like a Genie Wijnaldum's, where you don't see much of him on the TV screen. A lot of what he's doing is hidden. A lot of what he's doing is pretty much, like prime Fabinho. Like you wouldn't see a lot of him, but you just knew Fabinho was the one that did that. And that's the same with Endo. You just know Endo's the one that's done it, but you don't realize it's him that's done it, sort of thing. But when the stats, when you look at all the stats at the end of the game, you see how much Endo has actually done. But obviously, you don't see that on TV, which is why you love him so much. McAllister, Soboslai, McAllister again, like bro, he's stepping up. I think he should be our penalty taker. I like no disrespect to Salah. I think Salah will step up for penalties, but I think McAllister is the better option. Diaz, I think, yeah, Diaz. A lot of stuff has been going through Diaz in the past few games, and I think having Salah back will ease the pressure on him a lot more, meaning Diaz can focus on his own game a little bit more. I think Diaz has had a little bit of a good period, not the best of periods. I think in terms of chance creation, etc., he's been good, but when it comes to that final shot, he's been a bit rash on it. But he's still contributing as much to the team as he can. Um, I'm predicting a 1-0 Liverpool win. I don't know who scores, but I'm predicting a 1-0 win. I don't think it's going to be an easy game. I think it'll be tight. I think the game will have chances, not a lot of chances, but chances. And I think either Haaland or Darwin needs to be clinical. But I think Salah might score, but it's either Salah or Darwin for me. I think either one of those score. I mean, this is where you come back to the match review and it's like 4-0 or something, or 4-4 or 4-3. I'm saying 1-0 for now. I don't think there'll be a lot in this game, but I could be wrong. I've said a lot of I've predicted a lot of games wrong for Liverpool, but yeah, live stream tomorrow 3:30 on Twitch, so be there. Happy Mother's Day in advance to all of you guys, um, all the UK viewers. Anyways, make sure you hit the follow button on my TikTok. Make sure if you missed the live stream, I'll post any goal reactions on TikTok. Hit the subscribe button on YouTube. Instagram, I'm at V93. That's the only platform I can't seem to get Mr. Meat on. Twitter is Mr. Meat, and well, yeah, everything else is in Mr. Meat. It's just hit the subscribe button down below. Leave me the thoughts down below. What are you thinking about? What are you thinking about this game? Are you nervous? Are you not? Because I am nervous. I won't lie, I am nervous. But if you're not nervous going into a Liverpool game, the way they play will make you nervous, anyways. But it's been your boy, Mr. Meat. That's my prediction. That's my preview for tomorrow. We step up, and we get the job done. You'll never walk alone, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.